Okay, so a new phone. I don't usually cover Blackberries. They don't usually even show up on my radar. But the new Blackberry Torch looks pretty awesome. And what looks awesome about it is the potential for Palm to copy it verbatim. I had kind of seen pictures of it, but all of the pictures I had seen previously made the keyboard look pretty tiny, which is one of the biggest complaints on the Pre. But the keyboard on the new Blackberry Torch looks awesome. Anybody that's used a Blackberry knows that they have great physical keyboards and that their build quality is pretty great. So, as a converted part-time Pre Plus owner, I want nothing more than for Palm to, if they're going to do like a Pre 2, do something as a sequel to the Pre in the same form factor. That's what I want it to look like. That's what I want the keyboard to look like. I want it to be a flat slider with, plenty of space for keys, and then they need to upgrade all the other bits that Blackberry didn't really feel needed to be done. Their screen, I don't remember the resolution, it's small as far as pixel density and resolution goes. And they put a really crappy processor in it. It's like a 624 megahertz. I don't know what brand it is. All the reviews have said that it's pretty sluggish, and Blackberry operating system isn't that intricate. I mean, Blackberry 6 has got more graphical and UI flourishes, but it's nothing that should really be taxing. And really what they said was that Research in Motion should have put a better processor in there. And, we're getting to the point where new smartphones really shouldn't be shipping with anything less than a gigahertz processor. Anything less than that, I mean, there are tons of options out there. Samsung, Snapdragon, there are a bunch of options. Apple has pretty much created their own custom chip, or really tweaked and ARM design, but I mean, there's no real reason why you should be releasing an underpowered phone. So Blackberry, or RIM, I keep calling them Blackberry, Research in Motion, probably needs to, start thinking more ahead when they're doing smartphone roadmap planning, because releasing an underpowered smartphone is no bueno. But the form factor looks great. That's what the Pre probably should have been the first time around. That kind of a better keyboard. I mean, I'm hoping that Palm will go ahead and right that wrong. But anyways, if you're looking for a new Blackberry, it's the first device on sale with Blackberry 6. I think it goes on sale August 12th. RIM has also announced that some of their previous smartphones will be upgradable to Blackberry 6 later in the year. I think the Bold and the Pearl 3G. I think there was a third one, but I think those were the two. The Bold and the Pearl 3G were the ones that were slated to receive Blackberry 6, their new operating system, which has really gotten kind of panned lately by the tech press, especially Engadget, who's probably one of the largest names in the tech blogosphere. And also some market research came out this week that said that something like 42% of Blackberry owners were considering their next phone would not be a Blackberry, whereas it was in the low single digits for Android and iPhone users. The vast majority of Android and iPhone users said that their next device would be the same type of device, the same operating system. So Blackberry is kind of in a weird place where they are doing still really well in market share, largely because of their enterprise support. They are really great with security, and their physical keyboards are really second to none as far as layout and speed and ease of use, but they've lost incredible mind share and then market share in the personal smartphone market. And from all the reviews that I've read, Blackberry 6, the new operating system, doesn't really change that. It doesn't, it's not a massive rewrite. It's really more of a, UI or, look overhaul plus the new WebKit browser, which is great. I mean, nobody's complaining about them getting a new browser because it definitely is needed, but it's not really enough to kind of stem the tide, as it were. But anyways, cool new Blackberry format. It's a new portrait slider. It's like the Pre as far as general layout goes, and it looks pretty neat. So hopefully Palm is taking notes, and if they're gonna do a successor to the Pre, that they just copy the keyboard. Copy the keyboard, give me a higher res, larger display, and I will still be using a WebOS device after those come out. Anyway, that's it for now. Talk to you guys later.